Hey guys, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. So if you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Heroes Advent. And we're continuing Max's path because as it turns out, the newest update also adds some more content for Max. So yes, we're going to be continuing where we left off. We'll pick up Rye. Actually, we'll start doing Rye's path a little bit later after, of course, we finish with Max's content. So anyway, guys, sit back and enjoy. Let me entertain you for the next 20 minutes and let's jump right in. Alright, alarm chain, you're up, and let's go. Okay. Alright. With that, everyone bid each other goodbye as you headed back to your room with Max. You chatted for a bit before he wished you a good night and left. You were still feeling weak and tired from the encounter. You got in bed and immediately drifted to sleep. And this is where it ended, I believe, the last time. Yep, and now it picks up right here. You woke at your bed as the alarm clock went off. You had a terrible dream last night. You had a terrible dream that night. It was that same shattered figure chasing you down the stone corridor. Though at some point you heard a voice reaching out for you. It was spectral in some ways, utterly incomprehensible yet oddly soothing. Though at some point you heard a voice reaching out for you. It was spectral in some ways, utterly incomprehensible yet oddly soothing. Sorry guys, I switched up microphones here. And ever since then, the dark machinations around you all fell apart as the nightmare returned to what you describe as a normal dream. Ooh. I needed this. You sighed to yourself, feeling grateful, especially after what happened yesterday. You could say it was a perfect way to start a new week. You sat at your bed for a while before getting ready for the day. They're gathering all available mercenaries down the hall today, so you'd better show up on time. You quickly made your way to the main lobby after going through your morning rituals. The place was already packed as people lined up around the center. You could see a big feline standing at the podium as you squeezed your way in line. The others, even Cody, were also there as well, a bit separated at different lines. They seemed a bit different, a tad out of it, if you dare say yourself, though you kept the thought to yourself as the person on the podium sounded off. Good morning, everyone! Good morning, Master Alaric. At ease, people. I hope you all are doing well this morning. Now, it has come to my attention that a number of rumors have arisen regarding to what caused the recent catastrophe. And for that, I must remind you that at this point we all know precisely what happened that night. Indeed, a saboteur among us managed to disrupt our city's defense system, our very symbol of hope, order, and prosperity, the Guardian Crystal itself. Its unwavering protection had shielded us from countless outside threats for 2 decades, but for that it's rendered us complacent. This simply cannot happen again. May this incident forever remain a grim reminder of what would happen as soon as we let our guard down. We may have weathered the storm, but this war is far from won. I gathered you here because you're all that stands for this city's peace and order. The Gallanteers! Remain vigilant, group up with your team, patrol the premises, gather every bit of information that you can, apprehend any suspects and interrogate them through and through. Ah yes, I've also been informed that our citizens have begun using the request board again. Make sure to tend to their needs appropriately. Now go, O Gallanteers, and may your might illuminate your path and vanquish those foul nether beasts. Ordini Prosperita. Ordini Prosperita. You are dismissed. With that, the mercenaries quickly group up and headed their own ways into the city. After a moment, you saw Max and the others gathered in a corner, so you went to them. Hello, boys. Good morning, guys. Ah, good morning, Cassian. Good morning. Oh, you're here. Morning. You're just in time, Cassian. I was just about to give this to you guys. Is that the prototype you've been working on? Yes, I finally managed to put one up together. It's still rather crude compared to the device Cassian provided, but the basic functionality is there, and it's compact enough to fit into your pockets. What's the difference between this and the device he gave us? Well, this one, instead of beeping, it can send voice or text messages between devices. Ah, so just like the Crystal Communication Hub. Yes, but much smaller. With this, maintaining communication across greater distances will be much easier. We can contact each other more reliably at the first sign of trouble, and the map function can help with navigating the terrain. Ooh! Wait, there's a map on this thing, too? Yes, I installed a world map module along with the core system. It will be harder to get lost out in the field now. Ooh, interesting. A map. And what if the power runs out? Just put it next to an energy crystal. It will automatically siphon from it to recharge. This is very neat, Alex. Well done. Yeah, thanks. I couldn't have done this without Cassian's device. It's pretty much what inspired this prototype. So, thank you, Cassian. You're welcome, Alex. Glad I could be of help. You make a good test subject after all, Cassian. Huh? Well... Alex? I mean what I mean. Here. Alex handed the prototype phone to you and the others. To use it, just tap the crystal and the main screen will appear. You can touch the symbols there to navigate between programs. Alright, thanks. Alright then, thanks, Alex. Make sure to keep it safe. These are the only working ones I got. If you manage to break it, I won't have any spares to give you. Oh, what about my heart? You broke it once, you know. Well, too bad then. Better luck looking for it elsewhere. Now, let's focus on the task at hand. I know it's been a few years since we worked together, but let's do our best as a team, alright? What is it, Cody? I just can't keep my mind off the kitchen. Well, Alex did call in a temporary replacement, right? Bit further ahead of the schedule, too. It's gonna be fine, man. Now you can focus on your duty and our trip to the Akai. I don't know, Rye. I'm sorry, guys, but truth be told, I'd much rather be working in the kitchen. Aw. What do you mean by that, Cody? Well, I think I'm way behind the curve. There's no way I'd be fit for this line of duty anymore. Nonsense, Cody. You're already here, though, aren't you? We all know how capable you can be. Just have more faith in yourself. Oh, I can be pretty capable. In the kitchen. Cody. Sorry, I guess I'll try. I can't guarantee anything, though. That's alright. What matters is that you still want to try. That's a start, right? Well, for today, we're going to inspect a few different places at the same time. At the same time? Shouldn't we stick together? Out in the field, sure, but it's still much safer in the city to be on our own, despite what's happened recently. Besides, Alex's device already allows for ease of communication, so it makes sense to split up and investigate places we're familiar most with. Sounds good. I'll head over to the beach then. I'll investigate the market. I'll be at the Egg Guardian Crystal to run some diagnostics. Alright then. I'll go to the old mines. Might find some clues there. Ray? Yeah? No screwing around, alright? Yeah. I know. Might still screw somebody, though. Ray? Alright. Just chill, man. This ain't a race, you know. What about me? Well, you can do some investigation on your own, Cassian. It might give you a more authentic experience. There are already several requests on the board as well. Then afterwards you can follow up with me. That's still very vague. Sure, I guess? Or you can try to help me. Just come along with me to the beach and we can have some fun. I'm just kidding, but do join me if you like, Cassian. I could use an extra hand with the testing, too. Well, it's up to you to decide, Cassian. Good hunting. Alright then, I'll be off then. See you guys later. Going off to the market to buy some ingredients, I bet. Just use the map function to get around, in case you forget where a certain part of the town is. Could use more refining, but I believe it should be easy for you to read. Alright then, see you guys later! And with that, you're left alone in the hall. What do you want to do? Now that you have free roam of the city, you'll have the option to wander around at will. For today, feel free to look around to your heart's content. However, in future days, you'll have a set amount of time to wander, so do keep that in mind. Ooh, okay. That is really fucking cool! I don't think I've seen a VN do this. Okay, so I guess a semi-open world visual novel? Huh. What do I want to do? Oh, gym. Library, crystal comms. Okay, so I have unlimited time, basically. Let's, go to the gym. You decided to head to a vacant training room. Technically, you might have to book the space before using it. You notice that nobody seemed to use this room at all, so as long as you don't wreck anything, you'll probably be fine. What kind of exercise do you do? Let's do strength. You somewhat set up a dummy with a punching bag on it. It's still a bit scuffed, but it will have to do. You went through the routine of precise punches and kicks that Max taught you before, exercising for a while before taking a break. You feel stronger now. Strength +1. Let's go back to the gym. Let's do endurance. Since there wasn't anyone to help you with the usual endurance training routine, you decided to just stick to the few basic moves that you knew. You exercised for a while before taking a break. You feel more durable now. Alright, so we're gonna do agility. You went to set up a very improvised obstacle course from the cardboard dummies and punching bags in the training room, and focused on dashing around without stumbling too much. You managed a few laps and some basic exercise moves before taking a break. You feel more agile now. Alright. So, alright, let's go to the library. I can't go to the library. Let's go to the crystal let's go to the request board. You went to the request board. It's like a bulletin board with a bunch of handwritten notes stickied in a rather neat fashion. There are quite a few requests, though most if not all of them already had somebody on the case, except for one. Please help me get my pet down safely. You'll be handsomely rewarded. Note, I'm down at the beach. Oh, so I guess I'll be heading towards Rye either way. Do you want to take it? Sure. Well, that's all I can do for here now. Probably should check my phone and see how the others are doing. What the Crystal Courier, private broadcast, let's see. Let's link with Max. Dialing. Cassian, is that you? Wow, this thing actually works after all, damn. Well, I'm at the old mines if you want to help. See ya. Let's see. Alex. What is it, Cassian? I'm at the Guardian Crystal, so come by if you want to lend a hand. K, bye. Let's see. Raymond. Raymond is his actual name. Okay. Alright then. Raymond. Good lord. Cassian, damn, this thing is so cool. Yeah, I guess so. Well, go to the beach if you want to find me. I'm investigating some things with Finn. You know his place, right? I don't think I've met him before, no. Well, no worries. I'll show you where he is. Just go there and we can talk about the details. See ya. See ya. Okay, that's Cody. How's Cody doing? Hello, Cassian. How does this thing work? Cody? Yes. Hi, Cassian. How do you do? I'm at the market right now. The people here might know something about yesterday. Come meet me here if you can, alright? Cody? The call ended abruptly. He must have hung up by accident. Crystal Courier. Okay. You have 0 new messages. Request reminder. Please. Okay. I'm down at the beach. Please help me get my pet down safely. You'll be handsomely rewarded. I am down at the beach. Okay. Alright. I wonder if going to the beach will have any effect on this or not. I'm actually really impressed by this. This is like crazy complicated. This is really cool. Okay, so go down to the beach. Where do I want to go? Good. Okay. Let's go to the beach. Ooh, hello, cute people. You've arrived at the beach. Where do you want to go? Town map. No. Okay, where do you want to go? Right at the beach. Where do you want to go? Let's go to the beachfront. You caught a glimpse of a commotion at the side of the beach. There are a bunch of people gathered around a palm tree. It's hard to see from this distance, but you could vaguely see some kind of a cat lizard thing near the top. That probably has something to do with that request I just took. I should come take a closer look. Excuse me, Merc's coming through. Oh, are you the one that took my request? But please, you've got to help me, please. Calm down, please. Can you explain what's going on again? Well, as you can see, my beautiful croat suddenly just climbed up this tree and I couldn't get down on his own. Oh, honey, sweetie, please come back down. You just can't stay up there. The hunter sobbed uncontrollably. He looked up at the tree. It didn't look that bad from afar, but here the height is pretty steep. Oh, please, good mercenary. He's my only family. I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to him. He gulped nervously. One might crack a spine or two if they fell from up there. It's alright. Just stay put. I'll take care of this. He looked at the tree again, taking a deep breath to calm yourself. Come on, you got this, Cassian. Just climb the tree and don't look down. It should be easy, right? I mean, if the poor cat lizard can get up there, you can too, right? Right? You took another brief moment of hesitation before approaching the tree. You wrapped your arms around the tree to get a feel for it. It didn't seem as big as you expected, as you could easily hug around the trunk. Maybe if you held on tight enough, you could slowly crawl your way up. Alright, just give it a whirl. You got this. You began making your way up slowly but surely, trying to mimic those coconut farmers on a TV show you once watched. So far, so good. You made a mental note to keep your eyes upwards at all time. Eventually, you got close enough to take a better look at the creature. Judging from its anatomy, it looked like if a crocodile and a cat had a baby, which is a frightening thought, but it didn't look as much of a monstrosity as one would expect. It's been staring at you ever since you made the climb, but it still seems too anxious to leave the palm leaf it was clinging to. Right, okay. Here, Kitty, I'm here to help you get down. Growl! You reached towards the creature, but it backed up further along the leaf. Ah, crap. It's definitely out of range now. You'd have no choice but to climb even further up the top. Okay, just don't look down, Cassian. Don't look down. Repeating the same moves, you slowly made it to the very top of the tree. Though as soon as you got there, you accidentally looked beneath as anxiety overtook you. Oh, fuck, it's very high up. Shit, You clung to the tree even more, heaving and panting until the nausea subsided. God, everything is still spinning. This is what vertigo feels like, huh? You looked at the creature again after having calmed down, who still seemed very wary of you. Hey now, nice croco kitty. Growl! Gah! You weren't sure how, but the pet managed to retreat even further, now clinging to the edge of the leaf. Yikes, people, if this thing jumps off, then please at least catch it for me. Hope not, but we'll try. No, Burra, so sweetie, please come down. I got some food for you. Burra, oh, that's your name, Burra. Here, I can get you down. I won't hurt you. That seemed to do the trick. Upon hearing his name, the lizard cat seemed to lower his guard as he approached you. That's it. That's a good croc, kitty. You pet the creature on his scaly head as soon as he got in range, who purred in return and suddenly jumped towards you. Whoa, easy there. You're not the only one who's scared shitless here. Meow! Right. Now, how are we going to get back down? Just hang on to me, alright? The pet clung to your hoodie flap as you very slowly climbed back down. It was very anxiety-inducing, if only because you didn't want to fall flat on the ground. This is fun. After what felt like an eternity, you finally made it back as you dropped your knees on the ground. Ah, sweet earth! Oh, Burra, you're back! You're finally back! Please don't ever scare me like that again! Why would you climb that tree to begin with? Hey, well done! Not everyone can climb a tree like that. Guess you mercs really are cut above the rest. Well, I don't know about that, but thanks, I guess. Thank you again, good mercenary. As promised, here's your reward. Thank you so much for saving my dear Croat. No problem. It's my duty, after all. You've completed your quest. You got 5 gold coins. You feel a bit stronger, too. Strength plus 1, coins plus 1,000. Nice! Now that your work here is done, you return to the beach entrance. Where do you want to go? Let's go to the town map. Okay, so we'll go to the mines. Alright. You decided to go to the old mines, and turns out this is exactly where Echo takes place. Despite not being that far away from the guild, it was a bit off the beaten path, but thanks to the map function, you arrived there after a bit of walking. You could see the cave entrance and an outpost nearby. Where do you want to go? Mines outpost. You headed toward the outpost. You could see Max there, chatting with another guard by the post. Hey, Max! Ah, Cassian, hello. You could see his tail flicking back and forth the moment he saw you. He's cute. What are you doing? Well, I was talking to the guards to see if they caught anything suspicious. You see, the place has been infested with slime creatures for a while now. I was checking in with the guards to see if one such thing escaped from here that day. Oh, shit, I wonder if you encounter that if you go in without him. Ah, so the cave is full of those things. Yeah, more or less so. They're a byproduct of the elemental debris from crystal mining. Are they that dangerous? Not necessarily. I'd say they're more akin to pests, usually harmless, but when they congregated, they managed to drive out the miners and force them to open up the new place. That's unfortunate, but why didn't they just seal this cave off then? That's because we still use it to throw away our trash. These slimes eat the trash and turn whatever inside into reusable organic matter. Ooh, now that you mention it, I've always wondered where all the trash from the city went to. This is very neat, all right. It is, but once in a while people must come by to cull the population. Too much of them and they might flood out from the cave and harm passers-by, or even start invading smaller towns and settlements. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, by the way, I finished a request. Max love +1. Really? That's great, Cassian. What did that entail? Well, I pretty much climbed a tree by the beach to save someone's cat lizard pet thing. Ah, I think I might have seen that one. So you've saved a croat, huh? Not bad at all. Those little things are pretty hard to deal with. Well, what I mean is it probably wouldn't listen to anybody's command, even if you're the owner. True, it was rough trying to get it to come with me until I learned its name from the owner, which I pretty much forgot by now. Climbing the tree, Burra is his name. Climbing the tree was definitely scarier, though. Well, you managed it, didn't you? That's all that matters. Besides, most mercs probably ignored this because they had more important things to do. But you decided to risk your livelihood to save something dear to a stranger. That's exactly a step in the right direction. I'm proud of you, Cassian. Thanks, Max. That means the world to me. So, anything I can help with? Probably not. I know you're eager for that feat, but I've got this place under control for now. I'll investigate the cave a bit later as well. You should go catch up with the others, Cassian. Okay then. I'll see you later, Max. See ya. Stay safe now. It seems that you're done here. Better check the others. Actually, I'm gonna pause it right here. Yep. There we go. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, man. I love this game. It's so complicated, and, man, it's kind of like... I guess this would count as open world, because you can go, like, in the game's designated areas. So, an open world visual novel. That is really cool. I mean, okay, so... Technically, you can do that in After Class, and you can also do that in Tennis Ace later on, apparently. So, yeah. I guess it's not new, but it's really cool. It's a really cool mechanic. Being able to explore this world, kind of absorb more of the lore, meet more of the people, complete some quests. I like that this game has a leveling system. That's really fucking cool. You're getting money, too. Are you going to be able to buy stuff, like weapons and items and such? I don't know, but I'm very excited to find out more. This is definitely one of the better visual novels that I've played. It's really high up there for me. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!